making a little statement about the state of the Heat defensive culture.
Well, you know, if that happens enough, the offensive players are going to be reluctant to go into the paint area.
Yeah, the Cavaliers with 20 turnovers, but 52% shooting. Odd stat, 20 Cleveland turnovers and only 8 Miami points off of them. Miller for 3. And Udonis Haslem with hang time for the rebound. Haslem averaging 9 rebounds a game off the bench, has 4. 3 for Rio. And the long rebound to LeBron. The Heat are 4 of 16 from downtown. Alonzo G picks up the loose ball. And G takes it all the way in. Samuels. El Samardo Samuels. Perfect 6 for 6 shooting. He's got 12 points off their bench.
Good initial transition defense by Joel, but he wasn't getting much help on trailing teammates.
Approaching 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Miami leads by 4. Udonis could not hit it. And Varejao seems like he has more than 7 rebounds.
Yeah, Udonis was a little hesitant on whether to drive or shoot. Didn't have good form on that shot.
Haslem 0 for 2 from the floor. Heat shooting just 44% in this game. Chalmers with a reach-in foul as he tried to block the shot by Ramon Sessions. Heat by 4. We'll be back here on Sun Sports on this beautiful Tuesday evening in Miami. Hope you're enjoying tonight's Miami Heat telecast on Sun Sports, presented by AT&T Uverse. The Cleveland Cavaliers trailing the Miami Heat by 4 with 1:40 left here in the third quarter at the American Airlines Arena. Tony, it's been a defensive battle, and that has been best exemplified by the 5 charges drawn by 5 different Heat players.
There you saw Battier, then you've got Joel Anthony. See who that was. Couldn't see who that was. You got Chalmers. And then you got Miller. The other one was by Udonis, the one I didn't see. So you got those 5 guys all drawing a charge, and you can see the battle going on between Haslem and Battier for the season.
There's your Toyota trend for tonight's game. Dexter Pittman and Norris Cole have come on for Miami. Ramon Sessions on the line for Cleveland. This has been a up and down game for both teams. For the Heat right now showing good defense. But, Coach, we just became aware the Cavaliers had 6 first-half dunks, which is the most allowed by Miami this year. Not in a half, but in a whole game. Cavaliers with 28 points in the paint tonight to Miami's 20. 4 points now for Sessions. Cleveland has been to the free throw line just 6 times. Cavaliers down by 2. They're shooting 52% tonight, but do have 20 turnovers. Now Alonzo G, the physical defender from West Palm Beach, is in defending LeBron James. Ball is sticking right now. Shot clock at 4. Still in the hands of LeBron. Tipped up and in by Mike Miller, who just rescued a very poor possession.
Yes, ball stuck too long in LeBron's hands that time. Miller is always moving on offense, and it results sometimes in getting rebounds or tapping the ball in.
First score tonight for Miller in his 5th game back. Look out below. Samardo Samuels. Tony, he now has 5 dunks on his own. He has 5 of the Cavaliers' 7 slam dunks.
It is amazing.
And he's 7 for 7 on the night. Samuels coming off the bench with 14 points. 45 seconds left in the third quarter. The Heat are up by only 2. Miami's 11-5. The Cavs are 6-9. LeBron rattles that down. 9 of his 16 points here in the third quarter. And there's going to be a foul before the Gibson shot.
It's going to be 2 shots. The Heat are over the limit.
That's on Mike Miller.
Mike Miller.
The Cavs have a foul to give. Let's see if they want to use it on the Heat's possession.
First foul on Mike Miller. Ryan Hollins at the line. Hollins played 5 first-half minutes, and the only statistic he recorded was 4 personal fouls. Veteran center out of UCLA gets his first point.
He was 5 for 6 this year from the foul line before that free throw.
Heat and Pistons tomorrow night from the Palace. See it right here with us on Sun Sports, beginning with Heat Live at 7. Game time at 7:30 from the Palace of Auburn Hills. Then Miami back home to take on the Knicks Friday, the Bulls Sunday afternoon, and the New Orleans Hornets Monday night. Here comes LeBron. Got a bump. Did not get a call. And a loose ball taken by Sessions with 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Ramon Sessions eluding Haslam. Alonzo G battled up by Cole and comes up short as the third quarter comes to a close. That was the best scoring quarter of the game for Miami. They had 24 points. Bosch with 18. LeBron with...
Last night, Jason Jackson here with you inside the Biscayne Bayside studio. And it is a Happy New Year to all our fans watching on CCTV in China, as well as here on NBA TV. And just moments ago, a great celebration in arena with placards and signs, all wishing a very happy new year to the folks in China that are watching now. A very special tribute from all of our fans as they enjoy during the jump around segment, as the arena usually gets very fired up for the fourth quarter. They got fired up for the Year of the Dragon in China. Time now for the fourth quarter. Let's turn things back over to Eric and Charlie.
Thank you, Jax. 30 seconds in. Mike Miller just hit a jump shot. His second score that put the Heat up by 5. We welcome you back to the American Airlines Arena. The Heat trying to win their 12th game of the year. Cavaliers trying to end a 3-game losing streak. They're 6-9. Ramon Sessions was fouled by Heat rookie Norris Cole. Cole with 8 points off the Heat bench tonight. That's his first foul. It's only the 24 points scored by Miami in the third quarter. Modest enough, but their most points in the last 7 quarters.
Wow. Good news and bad news.
Ramon Sessions, the Cavaliers' top off the bench scorer this year at 9.5 points a game. Fifth-year man from Nevada, Reno. Has had some good seasons and has been durable. Just one missed game over the last 3 seasons. Eric Spoelstra talking to Courtney Kirkland, one of our 3 officials tonight. Excuse me, that's Tony Brothers. And Sessions makes them both.
Now the Cleveland bench, Eric, is out scoring the starters 32-28.
Miami with a 3-point lead. Nearly a minute into this final quarter. Bosch from the wing, bottoms up. 20 points for Chris Bosch, and the Heat lead by 5. Miami's biggest lead came with just under 4 minutes left in the third quarter. It was 6, and that took a 12-2 run. Samardo Samuels dumps it low, and we're going to get a foul on Chris Bosch for reaching over the back of Ryan Hollins.
Oh, that's a tough call there because he was side by side with Hollins. Looked like he was going to make a steal.
Samardo Samuels tonight with 5 of Cleveland's 7 dunks. The most dunks allowed by Miami this season. Cavaliers with 30 points in the paint and a 6-rebound advantage on Miami.
How do you figure that? He'd have given up 7 dunks, but they've drawn 5 charges.
It's been the skittish kind of game as Samuels has that one rim out. His first missed shot of the game. And the speedy Norris Cole advances for Miami. Always probing. Haslam missed on the tip. Udonis missing all 3 of his shots tonight. Norris Cole says every night something different, but the rookie learning curve, especially for point guards, it's got to be dramatic. I'm sure Kyrie Irving going through the same thing. Irving only 19 years old due to injuries, played just 11 games as a Duke freshman before coming out as the #1 pick in last June's draft.
It's the toughest position to learn in the NBA, obviously, the point guard position. You got to learn everybody else's. You got to know where they want the ball. You got to, you got to acclimate yourself to your teammates. Pass first, shoot second, score second. Takes a while.
James Jones picking up that last foul on the rough and tumble Samardo Samuels, who came out of Louisville after his sophomore year, even though he wasn't drafted. This is his 2nd year in the NBA. Samuels tonight has 14 points. These are his first free throws. The Cavaliers using the #1 pick on Kyrie Irving. Their own pick was actually the 4th pick in the draft, which they used on Tristan Thompson, the rookie from Texas who sits out tonight with a sprained ankle. But Byron Scott's team, the recipient of the #1 pick in the draft, will tell you about the deal that got them the very first pick last June. Do that when we get a chance. Just under 10 minutes left. Alonzo G took it away for Cleveland. And here he comes right at James Jones. Haslam got it. A block shot for Udonis saved the score. And it's Miami ball.
Good job by Haslam not to give up that layup. Blocked it. He'd get possession. Good help.
Just the 6th block shot this year for Heat co-captain Udonis Haslam. Now the Cavaliers have slowed down Miami tonight. Just 2 fast break points for the Heat. Miller slides in, and it's sent back by Ryan Hollins. Well, the Cavaliers have held up well defensively. Remember, in their last 2 losses to Chicago and Atlanta, they gave up an average of 117 points on 55% shooting. Giddy up for Cole. Oh, my!
Oh, man. He hung in the air that time on 2 defenders. He somehow put it up with the left hand and scored.
10 points for Cole. The Heat have equaled their largest lead of the game with 9 minutes to play in the game. Norris Cole, just the 3rd Heat player in double figures tonight. Alonzo G against James Jones. That's Palm Beach against Dade. And Dade County wins with a Haslam rebound.
And Dade County got good D, and Dade County got the rebound.
Miller dumps it in for Bosch. Guarded by Samuels. Single coverage. And made Bosch put it up a little too soft, and here comes Cleveland.
You got a piece of that. You got a block shot.
Sessions. Here's Samuels, 20-footer. I think the Heat much more comfortable with Samardo out there than right next to the rim.
Not his strength.
Oh my, another Heat turnover.
Cole trying to do a little too much.
Sessions comes in, and that's the first field goal for Cleveland after missing their first 5 shots. Well, despite the Heat playing better in the second half, the Cavaliers are right there. Timeout Miami. Cleveland trails by 4.
But now,
first things first, Miami needs to escape their own house with a win over the Cleveland Cavaliers. 8:03 left. The Heat 67. Cleveland 63.
Very unusual stat, Eric. The Heat have forced 20 turnovers, but have only scored 8 points. You think they missed Wayne Wade?
And just 4 fast break points for Miami tonight. 14 points below their average. LeBron, Bosch, Haslam, Cole, and Miller for Miami. Gibson, G, Hollins, Samuels, and Sessions for Cleveland. Lonzo G picks up his 2nd foul. Lonzo G was the 2005 Sun Sentinel Florida Player of the Year. Led Dwyer High School in Palm Beach Gardens to 2 state championships. G went on to play 4 years at the University of Alabama. Reaches in on LeBron. He's been a worthy adversary for LeBron tonight, who shoots the 3.
Yeah, forces him into that shot.
He had to shoot it. The shot clock was winding down. And we're going to get a loose ball foul here on Udonis Haslam. Tony, the Heat showing some of the half-court traits that hurt them last year. Ball sticking, not as much movement. And this is what Byron Scott said. If you let them run, they're as explosive as any team in the league. You want to keep them in half-court. They have been successful at that tonight.
Yeah, the Heat in spots have controlled the tempo, but for the most part, Cleveland has controlled the tempo of this game.
Gibson for 3, comes up short. Daniel Boobie Gibson, who had a couple of triples in the first half. Unable to locate that one. It's another thing tonight for Miami. A stat that concerned us last year when the Heat take more threes than free throws, and it's happened tonight. 4 for 17 from downtown, 11 of 13 from the foul line. And the up 4, there's Bosch, and that's off. And the rebound comes to Cleveland.
Right now, the Heat are settling for jump shots. Neither team is led by more than 6 points in this game.
Bosch with a little acting off the Sessions push, and Hollins able to score underneath.